Uh, Hello, everyone. Oh, my name's Wilhelm, and you can hear from the beeps that I'm here live on oh, my everything's beeping at me right now. My computer just kind of flashed. Uh, I hope it's not melting down. Um, Let me just see if I'm live here. It says I'm live. I'm streaming. I'm an island in the stream. That is what I am. But no man is an island, except maybe when he's in a stream. I don't know. Hello, everyone. My name is Wilhelm, and welcome to another Wilhelm After Dark. Ooh, the sun's gone down, and the party's turned up. Um, I don't know if that's an expression, but it's words and in a sentence, and I said it, so it's my expression. I'm expressing myself right now. Um, I was gonna come on right around sunset to have kind of a twilighty thing going on. Spoiler alert: I might do that in the future. But my cat Schrodinger knocked over my macrame stand, and there was yarn and wool all over the place. It took me quite a long time to clean it up, but he's just he's so he gets into things. I love him to death, but he just you can't. He doesn't leave anything alone. If I leave something out, he's he's in there. He's curious as a cat is an expression. For a reason, because, well, I mean, it's not named after Schrodinger, obviously, because the expression predates him, unless he's some sort of eternal cat who just lives forever. I like that actually, having an eternal cat, because cats they're eternal in my heart. So if they could be eternal in life, that would just be great. So anyway, I'm here a little bit later than normal, but I just wanted to say hello and welcome to my Facebook Live. Um, the Things have been pretty good. Things have been pretty good. I got my Wilhelm scream all loaded up. I'm not gonna press that a lot. Once it's there, I know that I got some water on my computer. Hopefully, computers and water go great together, don't they? That's a joke because they don't. But I think it spilled in. I'm looking at the spill pattern right now, and the spill pattern I think is so that each of the droplets landed on a key. I wonder if it spells out a word. We got L, I, B, and the space bar. So lib space. I don't know if that's the universe trying to tell me something. There's also some on the trackpad. So lib space track pad. If anyone out there is into cryptology, maybe you can decode that message for me, and I'll be able to know the future or something. I don't know. Today, I just wanted to. Something occurred to me over the past fortnight, because I believe that it's been a fortnight since we've had a little talk, and it's just something has really caused me some great concern, and that is just everyone seems to be angry. Everyone's angry at everyone else, and there's a big now there's a fruit fly flying in my face. Speaking of angry, I can't get angry at fruit flies. They just exist. They're occupying space just like me. They just when they buzz in my eye line, it's kind of frustrating. But it's up to me to control my frustration in appropriate ways. I was just going to say that there's a big election looming in the United States of America, our neighbor to the south, and I don't know. It just seems like everyone's losing their frickin' minds. If you pardon my French. Everyone's yelling at everyone else, and you're wrong, and you're wrong. I'm right. You're crazy, and everyone's just all in a tizzy. And I think it occurred to me that the big thing that's lacking these days is empathy. I think there should be an empathy test for anyone who seeks out public office, because I think if you're making policies for everybody, empathy is something you should have, and I think it's sorely lacking in a lot of political candidates that I see these days. Um, I mean, my news media is a little bit inundated by the United States, seeing as though they're just so ubiquitous out there in the media landscape. But just I just wanted to just take a moment just to communicate to everybody out there that everyone has a struggle. You don't know it when just meeting them, unless you know them personally. I mean, I happen to know Marjorie very well from my dandruff support group, and she has, some struggles, as do I, and we know each other's struggles. But if I run into a random person on the street, I don't know their struggles. So I always try to treat them with kindness and empathy. And what empathy means is just being able to try to experience the other person's emotional states and struggles as if they're your own. And that I think will help. Because if you treat others the way you want to be treated, then everyone would just be really kind to everybody. Well, I mean, that's of course assuming you want to be kind to yourself. There are some people out there. I think they're called masochists that they really just like to do awful things to themselves. Well, awful from my frame of view. No, not awful from theirs. They just, to me, it's just some of the things I see on the internet are just, whew. I have to just sit back and have a cup of tea after reading some of this stuff because it's out there. It's woo. Oh, I mistimed that. I was going to say, oh, that stuff is really out there. Even there, I mistimed it a little bit. It's hard to see the Wilhelm scream button in my peripheral vision. I want to press it without looking away. Ah, there I go. I kind of got it now. Because it's not good interaction to be like, because it throws off the vibe that I have with you, the audience. I kind of got off track there. I don't know what I was talking about empathy and just treating people with kindness. Everyone is just so concerned with being right, and comment sections, people are just typing away and yelling and screaming and typing in all caps, and if everyone just sort of had a moment of reflection and empathy and just putting themselves into the other person's situation, then maybe they wouldn't get so upset. And yeah, I think Dr. Bonnie Henry, British Columbia's health minister. I'm not even sure what her title is. She's kind of become a bit of a celebrity, and she has that phrase: "Be calm, be kind, and be safe." I don't know if it's necessarily in that order, but I don't think you have to do it in a particular order. Just as long as if you do those three things in any order, you'll have a good time of things. And that's a pretty good trio of what's the word, mottos or modicum? No, that's not the word. Credos? I can't even think. I probably shouldn't be doing these such late at night. Although I'm not drinking warm milk with lime in my bottle. I learned my lesson last time. This time it's just some chamomile tea that's only lukewarm so that I can hold it in this bottle. Because I broke my favorite mug. Well, Schrodinger broke it, I'm not going to lie. But I didn't hold that against him because he was just doing cat things and got a little bit rambunctious and knocked it over. The other news was uh, I saw Sassy Q again, and he looked into my eyes for 2 whole seconds. We had a little moment, and and then he ran away and hid, and I couldn't find him. But it's always nice to have these little moments with animals. Animals, I think, are a good go-to source for empathy because I feel like animals have a lot of empathy because it deals with a lot of one-on-one interactions. Schroeder. Oh, geez, he's he's on top of. He's climbing. He's gonna knock something over there. That's. I'm just gonna continue. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. He's climbing around where he shouldn't be. I hope he doesn't knock over my macrame stand again because it took so long to set that back up. I was in the middle of creating a star pattern. Um, he's not being a star right now. He's being a little sneak and a bit of a bad bad cat. Although he's just being a cat. He's being curious. I shouldn't hold that against him. He just likes to climb. I mean, it's up to me. I've taken a wild animal. Well, I mean, cats have been domesticated, but I've taken an animal and put him into my environment. So if he starts acting in ways that's natural to him, then I got a comment. So I just want to finish my thought. If he's acting in ways that's normal to him, then I can't hold that against him as a human. Anyway, there's a comment that says, "Hi, Brother Wilhelm," from Holly Larissa Johnson. Hello, Sister Holly. We're not actually related. I don't know. Maybe we're brother and sister in the fact that all humanity is related. But hello, Holly. It's good to see that you're up late. It's 11:11 p.m. Ooh, make a wish. Well, of course, my wish, if you've been listening for the past, I don't know how long I've been talking. My wish is that just people would have more empathy with each other and not get so angry, especially in comment sections. Comment sections have just become so awful. I mean, Holly's comment was great. There was a winking face. Oh, maybe that was the winking face was like, "Hello, brother," wink. I know we're not related, but I just want to interact with you on a human level, as if you were my brother, and I like that. If that's what you meant, Holly, then I really enjoy that. Speaking of comments, there's this thing that just popped up on my screen that says "comment moderation not set." Oh, I hope that's not gonna cause any problems. I mean, Holly, just don't go crazy with the comments, Holly, because I might have to moderate you. I don't even know what that means. Holly says, "Random fact about relatives. I share a grandparent with Prince William and Harry." Well, I guess that song by Lord isn't applicable to you, Holly. "We'll never be royals," because you have a bloodline with royals. You might be a royal. You're probably, if you counted, like somewhere in the line of accession to the throne of England. She says something like she has a great, 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 etc. grandparent very far back. Well, depends on how far back. You might be like 10,000th in line for the throne of England, but you never know if 9,999 royals die, then you could be the Queen of England, Holly. That would be kind of interesting. Anyway, I've gotten really off track. My point is just be kind to one another. Consider everyone's struggles, and like if you're standing behind somebody in a grocery lineup and you feel like they're taking a little bit too long, just, I don't know, sing a little song in your head. Maybe you can have like an app on your phone that plays calming music, and you can have a little 2-minute meditation. Another comment from Holly I think it's continuation of one long comment, but it's come in chunks. on her dad's side, they do not know, but I do. Ooh, that's kind of cryptic. Holly's secret royal lineage. Although we've just let the cat out of the bag. Not Schrodinger. Schrodinger would not stand like 1 second in a bag. He would he'd tear his way out of there really quick. I don't know about Sassy Q. Sassy Q would probably not even be able to be put into a bag because he's so quick and he's really good at hiding. Oh, okay. Well, it's late. It is Wilhelm after dark. People are screaming because I'm up late. My neighbors are probably complaining because I'm talking so loud. Oh, another comment from Holly. You're kind, Wilhelm. Oh, thank you very much. You're great, and you have a royal heart. Well, thank you, Holly. that was my impression of a royal. My heart. Hopefully, royal is. I mean, there's a lot of different connotations for royals these days. I trust that was a compliment that you intended, Holly, because some people they don't like royals. They feel that they're entitled. They are born into privilege, and they don't do enough with that privilege. And I tend to agree with that. Although I think nowadays a lot of royals are becoming woke. They're woke royals. That should be a show on Netflix. Netflix, if you're watching, call me. Woke Royals. We'll spitball some ideas. But yeah, there's just royal families just kind of they're there and they just have all this money for nothing and chicks for free. That's a Dire Straits song. I don't mean to offend by calling anybody chicks, but that's just lyrics from the song. It's from the 70s or 80s, so they probably weren't woke back then. But sometimes people like to be called chicks. I know that Marjorie sometimes says she's a happening chick, and she likes it. But I think I'm gonna sum up. Oh, I've been talking. Oh, I see the clock now. I've been talking for almost 18 minutes. Woo! I mean, that's not one of my records, but it's up there. Ooh, that chamomile is great. Put a hint of lime in there because lime is great with everything. So yeah, my big thing of the Facebook Live is be kind, like Dr. Bonnie Henry says, and also calm and safe in whatever order you choose, and just consider other people's struggles, and just I'm almost going to quote Bill and Ted. I know they're kind of timely because they have a new movie out. I haven't seen it yet, but their catchphrase from way back when, I think it was the 80s, was "Be excellent to yourselves," and I think that's a good phrase. Be excellent to yourselves, and that just means be excellent to yourself and everyone else around you, because being excellent is a good way to be. Holly says, if this night chat had a thesis, what would it be? Well, I wish I had that app that generated thesis titles. How about Cultivating Empathy, Wilhelm's Guide to Kindness on Earth, the world will be saved by the golden rule, be excellent to yourselves. Because I know that thesis titles are really long, so I wanted to make it as long as possible. That's all I could come up with. But anyway, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. If your night is just beginning, then I hope you have a good night. A good rockin' tonight, as they used to say on Much Music or MTV. One of those music television stations that I used to watch when I was a child. And if you're just going to bed, then I hope that that you have pleasant dreams. I hope that you haven't eaten anything that maybe will give you nightmares, because oftentimes I've read that um, different kinds of foods during the digestion process will often infiltrate your mind and give you nightmares. I think in A Christmas Carol, Ebenezer Scrooge mistakes the ghost, one of the ghosts of Christmas, as a bit of undigested beef. That line always stuck in my mind. So yeah, so I hope you don't have any nightmares. I hope all your dreams are pleasant or prophetic. Um, and if you're already asleep, then well, you missed me, and you're watching me hopefully not live, but pre-recorded, live on tape from Hollywood. I'm not in Hollywood. That's just another saying they say on the Larry Sanders Show, which is a good show. It was also, I think it was made in the '90s, and it's pretty funny. It stars Gary Shandling, who I think he passed away sadly a few years ago. So he's not going to make any more, but he has made a lot of excellent content, and it's out there for streaming. And now I'm talking about streaming again. Full circle, swish. That's a great place to end. Oh, and Holly's commented with a heart. Thank you, Holly. I heart you too. It's a royal heart. And may all your days be filled with empathy and the kindness of strangers, but not in the streetcar named Desire sense, because I don't think that they were happy in that. Although I haven't seen it. Marjorie was telling me about it, and she was being kind of cryptic, so I don't know exactly why she was doing that. But anyway, be kind, be excellent to yourselves. That's what I'm going to end on. Be excellent to yourself, and Schrodinger didn't knock over anything again, so that's always a plus. And I will talk to you in a fortnight, plus or minus 2 days. So I will see you later. I'm going to hit the end video. And again, it always gives me this, are you sure? Which is always good. It's always good to have a failsafe, because you never know, like, sometimes you'll like click on something and it's not what you wanted to click on. But I'm going to end it right now. I'm going to end it on a screen. I'm going to try to time this out. I'm going to look up. Here we go. Good night, everyone.